Well, damn it. This is the third fucking time making this video. Alright, so what happened with the first one? So Thursday night, I made a video when I got to this truck stop. And I was really mad at the time. So I was ranting and raving and cursing a little bit more than usual. Not much, but a little bit more. And I was just coughing and sneezing constantly throughout the video. Like, I was really coughing constantly. So I decided that I'd just delete that video and, make a new one. Because when I got here Thursday night, I had to park way over in that direction. On the other side of the building at the entrance. There's an entrance over there. And the Wi-Fi, I'm pretty sure that's the transmitter up there on the that pillar. And I couldn't get a Wi-Fi signal to upload the video over on that side. So Friday morning, I was able to move over and get this spot in the bobtail parking. So I didn't bother uploading the video right then, and I just decided at that point to just redo it because it was mainly me coughing. And then I just made a video 5 minutes ago, and my alarm went off I'm doing laundry. So my wash cycle ended. My alarm went off to let me know that the wash cycle had ended. And so I paused the video to run in there and switch it over to the dryer. When I got back out here, it had unpaused and basically ended the video. And I didn't want to bother with splicing a video, so I just decided to do it over. So that was video number 2. So, what am I... let me blow my nose real quick. Alright, we're rolling again. So what is it that I'm so upset about? I have previous driving experience. I don't need to do, like, the full training. And I've been trying from day one to shorten my training. One of the reasons that I picked USA Truck, one of the main reasons I picked USA Truck, it's a big part of it, is the short training period. I cannot afford to go to somebody like Prime that has a 6 fucking month long training period. Now, if you already have your CDL, it's not 6 months, but it is roughly 6 months if you go through their entire program. If you already have your CDL, then it's maybe about 4 months. Yeah, 4 to 5 months, because you have to do 50,000 miles. And if you average 5,000 miles a week, which is unrealistic in a team, it is unlikely that you're going to average 5,000 miles a week over that long of a period of time, because people take time off. But in a perfect scenario, 5,000 miles a week, to get 50,000 miles is 10 weeks. So that is, what is that, 2.5 months? Yeah, 2.5 months. So we'll roll that out to 3 months, because you're going to have to take time off at some point. So 3 months just to get the 50,000 miles. And then the rest of their program, there was like a month. If you do their full program, I think it's a month of, what the hell do they call it? Okay, so there's like a month of you coming in and doing classroom shit and getting your permit and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then there's another month of you going out on PSD training where you're on a permit, and then you come back and test out. So that puts you up to approximately the 5-month period. And then the reason I say 6 months is because it's not going to go perfect. In normal circumstances, you're going to have breakdowns and bad weeks and various other things that are going to extend your time. But anyway, I just use Prime as an example. I can't afford to be a trainee for that long, making a trainee wage. I make less than minimum wage right now. I make $85 per day salary, or flat rate, or whatever you want to call it. And I work more than 14 hours a day because my trainer does creative logging, illegal logging. He lies like crazy on the logs so that we can, he's trying to run us as a team as much as he possibly can, but he can't legally be in the sleeper. Well, no, wait, not legally. According to company policy, he can't be in the sleeper while I'm driving. So he has rules, and he'll get written up if they find out that he's running this thing as a team. But it's lightly, very lightly enforced, if enforced at all. Now, if they catch him on a camera, whenever this damn camera goes off and records a video, which is another thing that pisses me off, I hate this fucking camera. I've already gotten talked to about this fucking camera over some stupid shit. They got me for following distance. I was passing someone. So you come up on somebody, and then once you get, close to them, then you get into the left-hand lane and go around them. No, with this stupid fucking camera, you have to start passing them, like, while you're, 4 or 5 seconds following distance behind them. So whenever you do that, you have people cutting you off on the right and passing you because it takes so long to pass one of these vehicles. It's dangerous to get out in the left-hand lane. We had a flatbed almost clip us, cutting between us and another truck that I was trying to pass. I was behind the wheel at the time. I hate this shit. Like, I'm getting to hate USA Truck. I'm just growing to hate them over dumb shit. But anyway, I'm starting to get pissed again. So I'm making no money right now. The $85 a day barely covers the cost of living out on the road because everything is so expensive. I don't have a sink on the truck where I can drink water. I don't have an ice chest or an ice box, or everything that I get comes out of one of these truck stops, and the prices are double or triple what they are everywhere else. They gouge you on prices at these truck stops. So I easily spend, I don't really want to look at my bank account to see how much I'm spending per day at these truck stops because I'll probably get depressed, but I'll say it's probably easily over $20. Just going in there one time, I'll spend $10 to $15, and I might go in there 2 or 3 times a day. It's really expensive, and I'm having to dig into savings right now to cover my expenses because I'm making crap. I'm making less than minimum wage. So whenever they tell me my training period is going to be longer than I expected it to be, it pisses me off because that's money I'm losing, and it's more time I have to spend in a very uncomfortable living situation, living with somebody else in one of these trucks. I'm starting to get confused as to what I've said in this video and what I haven't because I've done this video before. Living in one of these trucks is something that most people couldn't do for a long period of time. I think it's one of the reasons people quit over-the-road truck driving is because they can't stand to live inside of one of these trucks and out of a truck stop, showering at the truck stop, getting all your everything. The truck stop is your life. You just, everything comes out of the truck stop for you. And then, it's really, really, really difficult to live out of one of these trucks, out of a truck stop. And living inside one of these trucks with a stranger, that right there is like at least 10 times worse. And it could be a lot worse than that if you get a real jackass that you're, staying in one of these trucks with. My trainer is, as far as truckers go, he's easy to get along with. He has his issues, but man, there are some weird fuckers in trucking, and he's one of the more normal people. He has his issues, definitely, but it still sucks. But I'm on the like it's 10 times worse than solo. I'm not on the like it's 100 times worse than solo, because you have a weird person in here with you. But I'm not sure if I've already said this because I just did this video. All right, so my trainer's been trying to get me upgraded early since first week. He told me in my, like my first or second day that I didn't need to go through training. He said multiple times that he hasn't had to give me any instruction on anything. Anything he's ever had me do, I've done it right the first time. And I think that he's helped me on a few things, and I appreciate it. But he sings my praises. He thinks I'm doing really, really well. But he's been trying to get me upgraded since week 1. And Sheila, the training manager, has been like, yeah, I'll look into it. Yeah, I'll look into it. Yeah, I'll look into it. Then we get it to week 3. And at the end of week 3, Miguel was wanting to upgrade me. Friday or Monday. Friday would be not quite a week early. It would be like, what would that be? Like 5 days early, upgrading me on Friday. Upgrading me on Monday would be like 2 days early. It's Sunday right now. So last week, Monday, Tuesday, he starts talking with Sheila, trying to get me upgraded either Friday or Monday. Just a few days early. 5 days or 2 days early. And Sheila starts talking about the number of miles that I've been driving. Well, apparently, they can now track individual mileage because they moved to a new electronic logging device, the Geotab. And prior to this, they weren't able to tell who drove, how many miles on the truck easily. I'm pretty sure they could have figured it out, but now they can easily tell how many miles each person on the truck's driven. But prior to this new thing, it just showed the truck miles. So Miguel my trainer's been splitting miles with me, and I've only been driving about half the miles on the truck. And so now Sheila is saying that because of my low miles, she's not going to be able to talk her boss, Paul, or whatever his name is, into upgrading me early. And now she said Paul is wanting all trainees to do 30 days of training instead of 28. And they're implying that they're going to enforce that on me. It's a change they made when I was they haven't even implemented that change yet. It's something that they're talking about doing, and they're going to force me to do that. They're just changing the fucking rules, and it affects like my money. Like, that pisses me off so much. I mean, it's only a couple of days, but like, it pisses me off so much that they would do some stupid shit like that. Like this, I have bills. I have mortgage payments. I could lose my house over them changing these stupid fucking rules. I planned out everything before I came here, and one of the reasons I came here, this is this a dumbass that was in the ditch? I can't see the other side of the trailer where it says forward air on it. But they pulled out of the ditch and they did not roll it. But that I talked about that in the last video. I didn't talk about it in this one because they got out of it while I was in there doing the laundry. But anyway, they did some creative parking along the shoulder, and they pulled way off the shoulder and almost rolled the fucking truck into the ditch. But nice parking spot, dumbass. Fucking idiot. What a jackass. Like, there are actual parking spots here, and he just parks right in front of all the bobtails. He better not get out of his damn truck. He needs to move along. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? She said, she said that she might let me upgrade on Friday or Monday. Call her back later in the week and we'll figure it out. Well, he tried to call her on Thursday and couldn't reach her. And then he couldn't reach his dispatcher on Thursday to tell the dispatcher what was up in the air and what the plan was. Well, the dispatcher went ahead and dispatched us for all the way through Wednesday of this upcoming week. And then the dispatcher replied to his messages finally at the end of the day. After they'd already dispatched him. And then Friday, he was finally able to reach Sheila, and she said that she was off Thursday. That's the reason he couldn't reach her. And she said that she couldn't reach her boss, Paul or whatever his name is, to try to get authorization to upgrade me. So because nobody could contact anybody, they just said, well, just keep him on the truck. So I get, the short end of the stick here. I get fucked over. It's going to cost me extra money because nobody can be reached. Everybody's just not returning calls and shit. And they just said, just have him keep on training. So now they're talking, like, the way we're dispatched now, I'm supposed to upgrade Wednesday. Wednesday is my 28th day. And the way we're dispatched now, I can't get back to Van Buren until Thursday at the earliest. So I'm going to have to do at least one extra day of training at this point. And I'm really salty about it. I'm just sick and fucking tired of this truck. I am so tired of being on this damn truck. And I have real world responsibilities at home. I'm starting to get to that point where I only made plans to be away from my house for a maximum of 28 days. And we're starting to get to that crunch time where it's going over that 21 days. We're going to be at least one day past that 28 days. And there are some things that I have to be at my house for. Like, my debit card expires March. So I need to be at my house to get my new debit card. Otherwise, I'm going to lose access to money. Another thing is my lawn guy. I have to be at my house before this upcoming Monday to pay my lawn guy. A bunch of little things like that. And I haven't checked my mail at my house in 28 days. Or it's going to be 28 days here on Wednesday. So I'm starting to get anxious. I stress out whenever I have, things that I have to do and I have a short time to do them. I try to get things done early so that I don't stress out. But I'm just really, really just kind of, there he goes, getting out of the fucking way, jackass. He's like, I don't even know what this fucking idiot's doing. That isn't an exit. So no, this isn't the same one. It's the same company, NBG. But okay, it looks like they probably went and picked up a different trailer, because those are the same two dumbasses that almost rolled the damn truck in the ditch behind me. But they have a different trailer now, so they went and picked up a different trailer and came over here and parked in front of me for no fucking reason, and now they're leaving. I don't know what these dumbasses do. Like, what is wrong with people? I don't know. The spot I'm in right now is like, I just want this to be over with so badly, and I have a ton of shit that I need to do when I get home, like my taxes and all kinds of stuff. Like, I just want to hurry up and get all this shit over with and move along, and I'm trying not to be mad about it. And I didn't go off on Miguel or the training person, manager. I haven't gone off on any of them, but man, I am just about to snap. I'm about to fucking snap over this shit. But, they told me from day one that it was highly unlikely, even with my previous driving experience, even if I was amazing on day one of training, my recruiter told me that they're not letting people upgrade early. You're going to have to do the full 28 days. So me having to do the full 28 days, I was a little upset with that, but hey, they told me that from day one. I didn't get out early. That sucks. I'm a little upset about it, but I'm not going to get pissed off at anybody because they set that expectation with me. They set that expectation that I was going to be on the truck for 28 days. Now that they're telling me I'm going to have to do more than 28 days, that's pissing me off. So, Anyway, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to upload this video because now it's 20 minutes and I don't know how long I want to be at this truck stop. We're supposed to be leaving. We were actually supposed to leave an hour ago, but Miguel hasn't called me. And I'm running late, so it's kind of good that he hasn't called me because now I'm going to have time to finish all my laundry and everything. There's a huge line for the showers this morning. Sunday morning at 7 a.m. Why the fuck was there a massive line at the showers? Like, what the hell? I had to wait over an hour for a damn shower this morning. And, I'm running way behind because of all of that now. I'm basically running an hour behind. I scheduled everything to where I would be done at 9 a.m. It's 10:13 right now. So I'm actually over an hour behind. So I might have been more than an hour wait for a shower. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. So it's Sunday, a little over 10 a.m. We should be going and picking up a load that is going, I don't know, I haven't looked at the exact place where it's going, but it's probably going somewhere in Denver or, Denver, Aurora, whatever. It's most likely going to be a delivery to a Safeway or a Kroger distribution center. We might be delivering directly to a store, a Sam's Club, or something like that. Who knows? But we almost always go to Denver from Dallas. And I think he said that we were going to Denver. So I'm pretty sure we're going to Denver or somewhere in the Denver area. And then from there, I don't think we've had a dispatch put on us yet. But we generally go from Denver east. We'll either go somewhere in central Kansas, like Salina or Wichita Falls or something like that. Or we'll go to Kansas City. He said sometimes he'll go to Lincoln, Nebraska. I haven't been to Nebraska since I've been on the truck. But we'll pick up a load, typically at a recycling center. We'll get some paper, and we'll deliver that paper to Muskogee. And they turn that recycled paper into napkins and other paper products, paper towels and shit. And we'll pick up that product and take it down to Hutchins, Dallas, or whatever. So most likely what's going to happen is we're going to go to Denver. We're going to go from Denver to where the hell ever, some recycling center, pick up some recycled paper, take it to Muskogee, and then from Muskogee, he's going to drop me off in Van Buren on his way down to Hutchins, or Dallas, Texas, Wilmer, Texas. Like, I don't know what exactly city we're in right now, because I've seen fire trucks around here that have Wilmer, Texas on them. I think it says Hutchins, Texas in the Love's truck stop, and we're in the Dallas metro. So I don't think we're technically in Dallas. We're in a suburb, but I'm not sure if we're in Hutchins or Wilmer. I think we're in Hutchins. Anyway, I'm going to end the video because it's going to take forever to upload. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm probably going to be getting off the truck Thursday. Bye.